kind I try to make when I can, because hospitals tell you the truth about human life in a way that almost no other place does. They strip away the performance. They remove the comfortable distance between the surface of things and what is actually happening underneath. I was walking through a corridor and I passed an open door and I heard something that stopped me. It was not crying, it was not shouting, it was something quieter and in some ways more arresting than either. It was a woman speaking to someone in the room. Her husband, I would learn later, in a voice so low it was almost beneath the threshold of hearing. And what she was saying, repeated softly, with the patience of someone who has been saying the same thing for a very long time, was simply this: I am here, I am here, I am here, nothing else. Just those three words repeated like a heartbeat, like the most fundamental thing that could be said in that room in that moment, which it was, because her husband was dying. And what he needed, beyond medicine and beyond prayer and beyond anything else that could be offered, was
The
to know
birds
that
are
he was not
chirping.
alone in it, that someone was present, that
I can
someone
hear it.
was paying attention to him specifically, to him completely, to the particular and irreplaceable fact of his existence, even as that existence was drawing toward its close. I am here. I stood in that corridor for a long time after I passed that door, long enough that one of the sisters accompanying me gently touched my arm to ask if I was all right. And I said, yes, I am all right. I am just thinking. And what I was thinking was this: that woman in that room was doing something that was at the same time the most ordinary human thing imaginable and the most profoundly theological act I had witnessed in months. She was listening. She was present. She was giving the full weight of her attention to another person, holding nothing back, bringing nothing of her own agenda or her own fear or her own need to the space. Only her presence, offered completely as a gift. She was doing what God does. And I thought, this is what Lent is for. This is what the 40 days are asking us to learn. Not a skill, not a religious technique, a posture. The posture of that woman in that room, turned completely toward another, present without reservation, listening with the whole of oneself. I want to talk to you today about listening, about fasting, about what it means to move through these 40 days not as isolated individuals performing private spiritual disciplines, but as a community of people who are together learning to do what that woman was doing, to be present, to hear, to let what we hear change us. This is my message to you.